What it do is your player partner Kirko Bangz on time about. I'm on a progress report. I just got my progress report, and this look way better than my grades in school. You know what I'm talking about? It's going down. Love.
Who else got it for what?
Progress report.
It's your girl NLE Choppa. Hey, boss, Brit the most lit. What's up? It's your girl DJ Excel, and this is the progress report.
Wednesday at 9. Tune in every time. We don't do no cap. Report only facts. Progress report.
The progress report.
All right, what's going on? It's your girl NLE Choppa.
What's up? It's DJ Excel.
This is the Progress Report podcast, man. We got Kirko Bangz in the building.
What it do? What it do?
What's good?
What's going down?
Man, salute to you. Salute to D-Boy, man. I'm super excited for this, man, because I'm like, damn, Kirko Bangz, this is fire.
Nah, for sure, for sure. Nah, bro told me that we got to come to do progress reports.
Okay. Got to.
Sure.
What's crazy, man, you had came to our New Music Mondays meeting years ago.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember that.
Probably not.
Yeah, it was a
But
minute ago.
I know I was working, so I know I was
For
there.
sure. So that was the first time I think we like met in person, and you came back this Monday. So hell yeah.
Nah, I had to come though.
Had to come for sure. So we gonna give the people, you know, a nice summary as to who you are first, and we gonna get into it. All right. So you know, guys, if you don't know Kirko Bangz, he's from Houston, Texas. He's the artist, of course. He caught mainstream attention with his first couple of singles. You know, What Your Name Is, my personal favorite, Drink in My Cup. And, you know, built a massive catalog since, like, damn near work with every major artist, like, that you can think about, you know what I mean, which is amazing. So now I know you're pushing your R&B project, CallMeKB.
Yeah.
And so really today we just going to get to know all things Kirko.
Let's do it.
Hell yeah, man. So like I said, man, What Your Name Is, that song still going. It's been like 13 years since that bitch dropped.
That sounds so crazy though.
It do
That's
sound crazy.
Crazy.
So, all right, recall your wildest memory, just, you know, just when you think about this song, whether it's like a show or just anything.
Making the song, like the way I made that song, like that was my first time ever like getting on autotune, and it's like that song actually is a 6-minute freestyle. Like if you go on YouTube and type the original, it's gonna have the whole freestyle, and it's like I just rapped all the way through. You know what I'm saying? I was just rapping, like I didn't know what I was talking about. I'm just going crazy. And then after that, I put it up on Facebook. And when I put it on Facebook, you know, at the time, Facebook was like, you had to have a college ID to get on there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you did.
I remember that shit. Okay.
So my whole thing for going to college was like, I'm a network. Like that's how I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna go to college. You feel me? So Facebook, I was going crazy, doing freestyle. So I dropped that on Facebook, and after that, bro, it was like everything just took off from there. So I say like making that just from being in my partner room, making that recording like this to putting it out and turning it to a single and then it being on the radio, it was crazy.
That's nuts.
Nah, for real, for real.
Then you got the remix.
Yeah.
How was that experience? Like getting those artists?
At that point, it was like I was about to blacked out at that time. It was like everything was just crazy. Like I was kind of like scared of it, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause it's like everything changed like quickly, you know. But it was cool. Like some of that stuff I'd be looking at, but I don't even remember what I was thinking at that time. You know, I just got my head down, just keep on working and keep getting it done. You know what I mean?
For sure. It was Big Sean. Was it
Bun
Wale and Bun B?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Nah,
just thinking back, like
that's what I'm saying. Like that's crazy. Like you get the OG and then you got Big Sean and Wale on your first song.
That's
you know
nuts.
What did you think when you were first introduced to autotune?
I was just like, I don't know if you remember that. It was a video when the dude was in the song. He was like, Sade. It was one of the videos out here. And I was just saying, like, I kept saying, like, Sade, what your name is? That's how it came up. That's how it came up when I was doing that. You know what I'm saying? So I was just like, I got something new.
Yeah.
Cause I grew up. My dad, he put me on R&B. Like I have no musical background. Nobody taught me how to do anything. Like it's just me learning off listening. So my dad, he was real big on like just R&B music. So I feel like that's where I got that from. You know. So once I got a chance to have some melodies, like I can sing a little bit on here. Oh, let's go.
Okay, give me some auto-tune.
Okay,
for real.
Man, you look like exactly the same. Like you aging gracefully.
Appreciate
That's
that.
amazing. Like
man, I don't know how all that drinking we be doing. It's good though.
But you ain't
I be
drinking
taking
West
care. I be taking care of myself though. You know, I try to eat well when I'm at the highs and stuff like that. But right when I'm with D-boys up, it's up. We up.
You know how to cook?
Nah. But I know how to cook for me. I got an air fryer, so it's up. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying? Hold on.
the air fryers
Hold on.
be hitting.
I know how to season my.
You.
Hold on, I know how to season. I got my little chicken and stuff. I'm good. Like I need a little chicken and greens.
What you put
I'm
on your
straight.
season? I mean, like, what type of
Man,
season?
nah,
you
don't we
use?
look, man? You know what I'm saying? Look, I ain't cold like that. Now look, you know what I'm saying?
I
I'm
hear
player.
you.
I'm player. Now I ain't about to get there like you. But I ain't about to feed it to nobody. But for me, I'm straight.
Damn. Okay, I feel that. As long as you can feed yourself.
For sure.
For sure. So getting back into music, like what is it about Aaliyah that I feel like, cause you sample her a lot, or use her as inspiration a lot. Like, what is it about her that, you know, intrigued your attention?
A lot of that stuff is accidental. It's just like I said, like me just listening to so much music. Like I'm a real like, if I hear a song, I gotta know the sample. Like, I can't go to sleep. Like I'm like that. Like you know what I'm saying. Like I do stuff with people. Like hey, we battle. Like hey, whatever R&B song you play, I bet I know the song. That's what I be doing, just to like keep myself on top of my toes. So with Aaliyah, even with like the drink in my cup, how I use that melody, I didn't do that on purpose.
Got you.
But it just happened like that from the music I listen to and stuff like that. But what I like about her sound is that it's not. I like R&B music when it's not that many instruments. I feel like your vocal is an instrument, so it be clashing.
I hear that.
You know what I'm saying? I don't really like too much like party R&B. I like Donnell Jones.
Real
and
R&B.
Yeah,
Yes,
you chill,
yes.
Summer Walker, you know, and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
Aaliyah, it wasn't too much going on, and the vocal was used as a precious instrument in all her records, and the beats wasn't too much. It wasn't too crazy. You know what I mean? So I like that.
I dig
I
that.
feel like
for sure.
even like you said, like people might not realize that it's kind of flowing, like something they're already familiar with. But even with like Money Long's song, I feel like people, it makes you feel some type of way, not even realizing like this the 90s feel.
It's all coming back.
Yeah.
It's all back, and I love I love girl music. Like I feel like they just coming with so much. Like just hunger and intensity, but it's so neat and put together well, and like with the R&B music, like her stuff crazy, like Victoria Monet, all this stuff, like girls R&B
Victoria Monet,
crazy.
God.
Even like how she doing her videos, like with all the effort and that stuff
Victoria
they put into that, you know. So
stupid.
I feel like R&B is like it's back.
I feel that.
I feel that.
I feel that. Yeah, I mean, you know, and that's definitely like I'm glad to hear that because for a minute it was like. It was just like hip hop R&B.
Yeah,
Like the club shit.
Yeah, the club R&B.
Yeah.
It's like, let me hit you, let me take you home. It was like that. Wasn't really no feelings. I feel like for the men, we kind of, it take time, but they about to come too. Like, you know, put some more feelings in there. Like, you might have to beg a little bit on the song, but it's cool because these are all human like real emotions.
Yeah.
And for the longest in our music, we haven't had that. We haven't experienced that. We got to go to somebody else's genre to actually feel something. You know what I mean?
That's true.
Yeah.
Who are some other people that you like grew up listening to?
Man, everybody like R&B wise, like my dad, he was like big Tupac fan.
Okay.
He put me on. That's the first time I ever heard Life Jennings. My daddy played this album Through the Ground. I'm gonna go crazy. Like it was a time when I think I was like 12. My mama had a tape. This is the first tape she had. It was Blackstreet though. You know what I'm saying? So Don't Leave Me, all that. Like I was playing it every day in the shower. That's what I was listening to.
That's what's
Young
up.
boy, he was in love.
Look, not knowing like this about to come back in my life full circle later on in life. You know,
That's
I'm
hard.
jamming Good Love and I'm in the shower. I'm 13.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it was
That's
just things like
crazy.
that. My mama cleaning up the Mary J. I'm Going Down. Like all her little pain. She was heartbroken.
Absolutely.
I was getting that side, and then my daddy was playing what he was playing. I was getting that side. So it was just a mesh of all this music that I didn't know. Like I said, I didn't grow up in like church, nothing like that. Like, I didn't know what to do with music. I didn't know where it was gonna take me. I was just rapping about stuff I was going through. But once I learned like the melodies and the rhythm of it, I'm like, okay, I can do something with this. And I can only say that my parents, the stuff they listen to, is what helped me learn it.
And what
That's
made
real
you?
shit.
What made you want to go more with the melody route and for the ladies? Because like you say, you grew
just
up
said
with Tupac.
The ladies, the
Yeah,
girls,
Can't
like
go wrong with
once
that.
it got to that point, like once the girls start eating it up, it's like it's over. It's over. Like you know what I'm saying? Like once I knew I had a market, I had a lane for something that I do, it's over. I'm gonna stick with it. So it worked, and that's when everything started opening up. When I started doing that, and it for the longest it was hard because I was like, I'm rapping, I'm super hip hop, telling stories, but then I got this.
Yeah.
Two totally different things. And I did it for the longest, like both of them, like tried to, but like me personally, where my heart is more like R&B melodies. I feel like it's more, when you're making that kind of music, I feel like it's more in there. Like for rap, for us, it's like all the rap stuff is just, you just bragging about what you got. You know what I'm saying?
I feel that.
So with R&B, you can, or if you telling stories, you got to be all the way hip hop backpack. You know what I'm saying? With R&B, you can tell stories and do all that stuff, and it still got the same kind of feeling that could be played in the club, played in the car, played when you waking up, played when she getting ready. And it's a certain demographic of women. Like I want my music to be for you. Feel what I'm saying? So I'm like, I'm going here.
For sure. Okay, so I'm gonna take it a little bit out of order real quick. So like, was it hard for the labels to understand that right away? Cause you know
they never understood that.
Okay.
They never. That's why I ain't with no label right now. Cause it's like it was always a battle. Like I remember whenever I came through. I feel like I was more edgy with my sound. Like the stuff I would say, they weren't ready for. You know, so it's a time whenever I came through and I had that poll with Chris Brown.
Yeah.
And we had on Twitter, it had went like worldwide trending like 10 minutes everywhere. The label didn't want to put nothing behind it. They was like, nah, we ain't ready for that.
That's crazy.
The world ain't ready for that. And then right next week, 2 Chainz drop, yeah, I love them strippers, and it's like the biggest song in the world, and it's like, it be like that.
Yeah.
And then they catch on. So like a lot of times I was pushing with stuff that they weren't ready for. They want to like put you in a box and put you here and have you do certain things. And for me, those are visions that I never really like had for myself. You know what I'm saying? Like I always wanted to go with. I feel like I was always authentic to myself with my sound. And when you go with a label, I got with a label. They wanted to change that, and we was bumping heads. And cause I ain't feel creative no more. And as an artist, you shut down, you get discouraged. Like I don't want to do this if I ain't doing it for what I started with in the beginning. You know what I'm saying?
That's real shit.
Nah, for real.
So it's like with that happening though, and you already signed, like you can't release like music.
It was just them putting out. Like if you go through my catalog and you name songs, I can tell you like, all right, yeah, that's me. That's not me.
Okay.
That's me. That's not me. I hated that song. I hated that beat. You know, it was like that.
Yeah.
So it's like I had to do. Like I had that record with August, the Rich record. That's me.
Got you.
But I had to do another record that I didn't want to do in order for me to get to that. But the whole time my plan was, let's drop this and then let's do this. You know what I'm saying? So
what was the other record then that they?
It's a record I got. It's a record I got called Ho. And I feel like
That's
this one.
what
I feel
YG
like what YG and Yo
Yo
got shot them. The homies came through for me for sure.
Yeah.
But I feel like that was going against everything that I was about. Like I'm for the girls. And you want to drop a record like that, but my A&R at the time. My A&R was really like pushing this, like on the table, jumping around like a damn monkey, you know what I'm saying? Selling this song, and I'm like, I got rich right here in my pocket. Like, this one I'm about to come back to, you know? Let me do this and let me go. And then after that rich, I had, I was working on the Work Song record with Jacquees and Tory. I had all this stuff lined up, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, after that, it was like, I was done with that label because I'm like, bro, y'all really taking me in a direct. Even though the songs work out, they get paid for it. Of course. Because they going to put the money behind the machine and all that. But for me, I'm like, bro, it's not where I thought my career was gonna be, like musically, like, you know what I'm saying? I want to keep going how I've been going. Like I'm coming through What's Your Name and Drink My Cup, Keep It Trill, that pole. I'm good for the rest of my life like that if y'all line it up the right way. But they wasn't seeing my vision like that.
What's up, classmates? Are you an artist, producer, creator, entrepreneur, and you're looking to get more content and exposure? Check in with us at the Progress Report.
In addition to that, we also offer promo packages. So if you want to get an interview or you want to get your product placed on the Progress Report, make sure y'all shoot us a DM or just email us at admin@tprmediagroup.com.
So DM or email us today for your interview on the Progress Report. Let's go.
The Progress Report.
Okay, and at that time, like, I would say in our minds, like, it was a necessity to sign to a major. Yeah. Like, how do you feel? Like, what do you feel like it was a necessity at that time?
I feel like it's not a bad thing. Label's not bad, but they just gotta pack. They don't pack fair. You know, they're not playing fair. So if you play fair, bro, you pack fair. You need that. You need that machine. You need that awareness. Like, you can drop albums all the time, but if you don't got the awareness from the labels and stuff like that, the machine, and nobody not really gonna know.
True.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it's a necessity, but at the same time, it can hurt you though if you don't understand what's going on. You feel what I'm saying?
I did that.
Yeah, for sure.
And I feel like times change now where like artists can drop music or an album and the fans pick the singles.
Nah, for sure.
You know what I mean? And then you could just roll with it. Where I feel like back then, y'all was putting out the singles, building up for the album. Sometimes now, people dropping the album kind of as they drop the singles.
Whatever pick up the traction and you go crazy like that. Yeah, not for sure.
But then Twitter fucking picked up the traction on that record. So
but then they still go against it though. They'll still go against it.
A lot changed in 10 years though, because people wasn't really like looking at social media like to guide you on what's
even like TikTok, that's like the biggest guide right now, you know what I'm saying? That's what they look to. But then now when they buy into it, like, oh, we gonna look to the social, they get too deep into that. You know what I'm saying? It's too deep now. It's like, hold on, it's just and that's why it's not that many superstars no more, because y'all not building the artists no more. They not connecting, they not doing the DJ stuff, they not doing stuff like this. Not connecting with the people. You just got a TikTok record and they putting you on these tours and they ain't got nobody at their shows and they done in a year. And that's why artists like myself, I could keep, they be like, where you been? But I'm still good. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't built up all the personal relationships and things like that over the time. And also, I was building myself with the fans before I got with the label, you know what I mean? So it's a gift and a curse with it.
I was gonna say, so what do y'all think of just today with Warner making the announcement they pulling all their music? It's Warner, right?
It's UMG.
Yeah, I seen that.
They pulling all their music from TikTok, which I look at it like, okay, well that could be a good thing for independence, but how do y'all feel about that?
And I feel like the whole music industry really need to be stripped down if you want to play that kind of game, like, cause it's like I feel like the verbiage that they're using in the contracts and all that kind of stuff is all messed up. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like it's like modern day slavery. Really, like the streaming service is like, who is the person that said you're supposed to get .0000004? Where does these numbers? Where do these numbers come from? And I feel like people don't understand the verbiage to even like get on that and try to fix it. Cause I feel like it's all illegal. Like that shouldn't be like that. Where's this point system coming from? You know, so
that's real shit.
You gonna strip down that, like I feel like they just gonna open up that bag of worms, like where everything gonna start getting stripped down. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a messed up game right now.
It's kind of like boycotting. You know, like they just was doing that for the film industry and the writers, and it is like how you said, it is kind of like, it's crazy, right? Because even y'all remember like Redbox, the DVD, right? Redbox, and this was Blockbuster. Let's say Blockbuster is $5 a video. Redbox charged $1,
right?
Until they shut all these other businesses down, and then when they was the only ones, they went up to like $3. True. You know what I'm saying? So like, even though it is kind of like stripping you of everything, it's like we're giving them the power to kind of do that.
All the way, ain't no kinda, all the way.
Right.
Like
that's
artists to this day, artists can sell their own music and not put it on these platforms. You know what I mean? And you might only sell 1,000 records, but you low key might make more than having 200,000 streams.
I sold my album first myself, and then
for 85, right?
On there. It was like a pay as you want system, but my album before this I did in 21. I charged $100.
And how'd it go for you?
It went good. I went crazy. Like, I killed my streaming numbers. You know what I'm saying? I made the money for sure.
And then there's pros and cons though, right? Because like maybe 2,000 people got your music and love it, and now 200,000 didn't listen to it. So now when you're doing these tours and stuff, like, is it still beneficial?
If you're independent, you got that bread. You got to take that bread and help it make you from A to B. You got to have a plan. I'm gonna make this, so now I'm about to put this in this. I'm gonna put this into the videos. I'm about to work this whole. I'm gonna make the money first, and then I'm gonna go post promote the album. I'm gonna work it now with my videos and getting out here on the road and doing media and marketing and stuff like that. But everybody can't do that. Now I already been signed. So it's easier for me to do that than an artist that's just coming into the game. Like that's not the way for them. So everybody playing and everybody like mapped to the top is real different, you know. So I can't say every artist should do that because that's not true.
So I know we talked about like it's a lot of bad things about being signed, but like tell us some experiences that were good.
Nah, as I said, it ain't all bad.
Right, for sure.
If they pack fair, it's an amazing experience. You know what I mean? Like some of the all the like records I got on and stuff like that, and people being able to just me going on tour and going across the world, and me being able to still do what I do now is because I got signed. But that's because of the work I put in. But if I never would have got that, I never would be able to keep doing what I'm doing. Like you wouldn't know all my records and stuff like that. So it's the mass promotion, the marketing. Every time you turn the radio, you hear that song on all the time. Like I'm in Houston, my song on both radio stations at the same time. You come out here, your song. You know what I'm saying? You need all that. The machine is what you need. That. Like
is the machine.
Nah, the machine is you need it. It's just like if they pack fair. You know what I'm saying? If you can just get a situation where when you at the negotiation table, y'all battling. Y'all not friends. So you have to understand these people are not your friends, and if they get over on you, it's not their fault. Like you just have your business together. And I'm one of the only people that didn't have my business together. So if the business right, you know your paperwork right, you know what you signing, it'll be a great situation for you.
For sure. How did you get out of this situation then? Because you know some artists they'll be signed for forever down there.
Nah, because basically, so really, I'm like, what happened with me? It's like I was with Warner at the time, right?
Got you.
And then so Joey, like he put me over there. He was really my dog. Like he was getting my mixtape records. Like, hey, we gonna go with this song. We gonna go with this. Like he was big dog over there. So when I put out Keep It Trill, like as soon as I put it out, Warner got rid of their whole hip hop part, and we all went to Atlantic. And in Atlantic, at the time when T.I. was going crazy, Wiz was going crazy, Joey I.E. not over there. He my dog. He not over there. So I trickled down. And I'm
you hear that so much.
And I got Keep It Trill, and I got a live record. And I'm over here, and I'm like, and then when I went to them, like I had the same producers from Drinking My Cup. And then they want to put their producers on my song I'm about to put out. So they stripping the beat. They taking the feeling out the beat and got somebody in there. And then me and my producers, we bump heads about that. I'm like, bro, I'm trapped. Like, I can't really, we got to go with the move. You know what I'm saying? That's all I got right now. But yeah, when I went over there, it wasn't the same. Like, they ain't having, and that's when the whole and all that stuff started coming. You know what I'm saying? Because they didn't buy into me. Joey A.E. was bought into me for me being myself. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I feel like he's still on that same way because, you know, J.I., he got Joy-IE. You know what I'm saying? So look at that. That's the same, you know what I'm saying? Like it's the same thing. So Joy-IE, he got a knack for that kind of music, you know what I'm saying? But when I went over there, it was like it was a rap, cause I ain't have my dog with me no more. Like I'm over there by myself, you feel me? Really.
So how'd you get out of it though?
Time.
Okay.
Like time, you know what I'm saying? It was just really like time, like just sitting there. It's like, well, you ain't nothing going on. I'm keep on like, hey, let me do this, let me do that. And like, nah, we can just go our separate ways.
Real talk.
Yeah, for sure. And that's a blessing.
Hell,
you know what I'm saying?
What?
So, what?
Right? to be able to walk away, hell yeah, because it don't be happening that damn simple for a lot of people.
What can you do as an artist when you are like kind of put in the back and you're on a label? Like, are you just stuck? Are you just pushing yourself, paying for your own stuff?
Yeah, basically. Yeah, like my whole I had to work some record with Jacquees and Tory. Like I paid for all that.
That's
like
so crazy.
VA and everything. I paid for all that. And then they got behind it like. Once I did everything, like turned it up, you know what I'm saying? But like, I paid for all that. It's really like, bro, you just there. Like you can do whatever, but it don't matter if you had a hit with them and then the second thing don't work and you come with a third one, they're like, man, we already tried this. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, do they want to try it or you try something new and fresh? Anybody gonna go with the new and fresh thing, you know what I mean? Rather you keep trying the same thing over and over and over and over. They're not about developing. They're not about you coming down and coming back up. It's about this. If you can't, you gotta stay there. You know what I mean?
Is that why you dropped so many mixtapes?
For sure.
Because you couldn't drop an album?
Nah, for sure.
Damn.
And then cause all my mixtapes, I feel like they all should have been albums. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But they had like little things in there where it's like I got a mixtape, I'm dropping 11 songs, but in the contract it'll be like you gotta have 12 songs to be the album. You know what I'm saying? But that's not, you know, that ain't their fault. That is there.
Yeah.
And we not giving it to them as an album. We dropping mixtapes instead of like all them progressions, them albums, you know what I'm saying? You change the beats, you get them albums, but
keyword progress.
Nah, for sure.
Yeah.
So even with that whole mixtape, like all them mixtapes saved me because I was in. So when I was signed to somebody that I met in Houston, and they take you to somebody else, and they take you to somebody else, and it was like that. So the top, I'm out of that. Yeah. But I still got the other two on top of my head. So the second one, I took all my progression mixtapes and all that, and I was like, bro, you gotta take that. And I bought myself out my contract by giving them the mixtapes, you know what I'm saying? So it's fucked up, but it's like, hey, you gotta do what you gotta do to get where you want to go. So I believe in myself enough where I'm like, man, I did that. I know what I can do. Let me get out here and do what I need to do independently by myself. And if I gotta use that to buy myself out, here you go. You know what I'm saying? For surely.
Damn right.
Yeah.
So look, we want to take it like back to your roots and upbringing. Like, so we know that you said you ain't have no like background in music, and you was playing basketball actually, right?
Yeah.
So like, what was it like for you being raised by a single mom, right?
Yeah.
And having siblings, and were you the oldest, middle?
Yeah, I'm the oldest.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay, talk about that.
My mama was just like, if you bump your head, I already know you about to bump your head, but go do your thing and come back. We'll talk about it later. Like, I was a kid, like I'm 9 years old, like I'm outside 9 in the morning to 12 at night hooping. Like, she let me really just like do everything. Like, I'm in the hood. Where we from, like it was fucked up, but I wasn't never no street dude, but I was cool with everybody because I hooped. And I knew how to talk to everybody, knew how to ride everybody. I'm Lil Kirk, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everybody like, bro, about to make it to the league. Like, you know, we hooping on baskets. We ain't even got no goals, just baskets.
Oh, damn.
We stealing baskets from the grocery store and hanging up in our apartments and stuff like that. It was like that.
Wow.
So my mama, she just really like, let me just do my thing. Like, I played football. I was the best person on the football team and everything. But she never really like, even to down, she never get too deep into my stuff. Like, if I come to her with something, she talk to me about it, and like, you know, I felt like that. She tried to say a little more, but like with me, she always just let me do me. And then by my little sister and brother, I was their daddy when I was 9 years old.
Yeah,
so that gave me like some little balance, you know what I'm saying? I was overprotective. Like, I wouldn't let them do nothing. Still to this day.
I feel that.
Still to this day, they be mad at me. Like, if they get into it with somebody, I get mad at them. You know what I'm saying? But that's just me protecting and being a big brother. Like, I can't deal with this other person, but I can deal with yours. Like, you know what I'm saying? But my mom, like, she really let me do me, bro. Like, and I appreciate that because I learned a lot. I taught myself a lot for sure. I bumped my head a lot too, but it's cool. I'm sure. Yeah.
So what was it that, like, you know, like growing up in those conditions, because I know you said you grew up poor, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, what made you be like, I'm about to just hoop and not turn to the streets? Because typically.
I'm one time the dude had gave me some one time, like, I took it right to my mom. I was like, what?
Okay.
That's
one
real.
time.
Yeah.
Cause he knowing, like, bro, I know everybody. Like,
yeah.
I know it. Like, I'm 13, 14. I'm in a whole rap group with 30-year-old men. I got notes on my back. Like, I'm writing raps. We surround here writing. I was like that, like the little kid that just, I'm good. You know what I mean? So I never thought about that. Like when I was even in high school, like, I wouldn't even be too big on. I ain't had no cell phone. I wasn't talking to girls. Like I'm hooping.
Wow.
Like I'm waking up in the
Super
morning.
focused.
I'm waking up in the morning like running like my school a couple miles. I'm running to school with a basketball in my hand. Like going to the YMCA before I go to practice in the morning. I was like that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm in school with little strength shoes, walking through the hallway, and niggas laughing and shit. But I'm knowing like, hey, I'm gonna be right. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I was. So I just took that same hustle, and when the rap stuff came, I took it to that.
For sure.
Yeah.
So was the basketball, was that what got you into college, or like?
Nah.
Okay.
It was just my mama really like. I had
to moms.
Yeah, it like for some reason like I always kept on hurting my ankle every time I got a break. Like I had, so when I graduated I was 17, so I was still able to have a year of AAU basketball.
Got you.
I'm talking about, bro, I'm dropping 30 a game. I'm going crazy.
Damn.
Like, I'm going crazy, right? I get a tryout at Grambling. I go outside and hoop the day before, sprain my ankle, dead. So now I'm 18. I'm turning 18. I got a chemical plant job. I'm 34 now. If I look young now, I just imagine how I look when I was 18,
right?
You know what I'm saying? So I'll never forget this, bro. Like, I'm at the job, I'm like, I ain't know you gotta bring your food in there. I leave my food in the car and everything, so I ain't got no food the first day. It's like a movie, bro. I'm asleep, right? I'm asleep on where everybody supposed to eat at. I'm asleep because I'm tired, I ain't got my food.
Yeah.
Bro, I wake up like everybody, all the OGs, they done gave me all their food, I'm talking about they fed me they leftovers and everything.
Wow.
So look, check it out. I go back out there, I get in trouble by my supervisor because I keep on going to the porta potty, writing raps in my phone. Writing raps.
Not the porta potty.
Porta potty, bro. Writing raps. This OG dude, he come to me, he say straight up, he say, youngin', I can't even see him because the sun behind his head. And I'm just looking like, what? You know, he like, this guy, you know?
Yeah.
For
Moses.
real. Bro came to me, bro, said straight up, he say, hey, bro, if you got anything else you want to do with your life, this for people like me. I don't got nothing else I can do. He's like, you need to go do that now. And ever since that day, I left. I walked straight up off that job.
Wow.
And I went home. And then when I went home, my mama had signed me up to go to Prairie View. She did all my financial aid and everything. She's like, just give it one try. And then after that, it was up, you know. But my mama, she did everything. Like, she was just like, try to school, just try it one time. Even if you want to rap, try to go to school. And she did that for me, and then it worked out.
Salute to moms,
Nah,
man.
for sure.
Moms be knowing best.
Nah, for sure.
That's a beautiful thing, man. I think, you know, I don't think people take it for granted because if that's all you know, but like, it's a blessing to have a parent that really care about you.
Nah, for real.
That shit hit
And
different.
you started like blowing up in college, and then you left. She wasn't upset.
Your junior year too, right?
Yeah, she wasn't really tripping because she was like, she just wanted me to do something.
Yeah,
Like, my mama, I ain't gonna lie, my mama G. Like when I had the mixtapes, I'm in college. Like my mama was passing my mixtapes out in the hood to everybody at the stores. And
Okay.
like, she was like that. Like had them in a backpack. Like she called me. Like, I put your mixtape at this store. I put it at this store. They want some more mixtapes, and we giving them out to everybody. And that's how she was really my street team. Real with you, like she was holding me down for sure.
Mama.
Nah,
right?
for real.
How was it then when you bought your mama a house? Like, cause I remember you saying when you first bought her a house. How was that moment for you?
The reason why I had to do it was crazy, cause we in the hood and like, it's like 3-4 in the morning, bro. I keep hearing my song. I'm thinking I'm dreaming. They keep riding past the house, drinking my cup though.
That's weird.
And so my first instinct, I'm like, oh no, this ain't right. You know what I'm saying? We gotta get up out of here. So after that, I was like, it was like the next week. I'm like, well, we gotta go. And she's stubborn, like she wanna stay where she wanna stay. She don't worry about what I'm doing and my money. She wanna do what she doing for herself. And she like, that's yours, it's good. But now once that happened, I was like, we gotta get up out of here. And then we had to deal. We did like the next week. Damn. So it's an amazing experience. She always told me, like, she was like, since you was 3, you always told me you gonna buy me a house. We be passing up houses. She's like, you used to point at that house, say you gonna buy me this house. So it's like, it came true, you know what I'm saying? It's still coming true for sure.
Hell yeah, that's hard.
Nah, for real.
That's hard. So like with Houston, Texas, like, you know, like any place that you from, like it's always some shit that's true to the place. Like so what's some Houston shit? Man,
you know, swangers, cars, culture, how we talk, how we move, do things, drink. Yeah. You know, even though the act gone. Everything, one thing I can't say about the age, bro, like everything that was true to us, what you know is what it is. What you know is what it is. We still ride horses out there too. I know they playing like we too country with the whole, but we still got trail rides and everything that's been true to Houston, like it's still like that. And it's probably gonna be like that forever for sure.
Houston.
Yeah,
Houston lit.
It's H-Town. And then it's really super lit now. Cause it's really on some tourist vibes. Like anytime you go out, you meet new people. I meet girls. Nobody know me from the H no more. And I love it. Nah, for real. Like everybody from different places, for real.
What was you doing? Like, remember when Houston had this shit on lock? Was Mike Jones, Paul, Wale, everybody, like the early 2000s. Like, what was Kirko doing then? Like, what was your life like when Houston was crazy?
I was waking up in the morning with that basketball in my hand, going ninth grade. That's what I was doing. I wasn't thinking about no rap stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, my favorite artist growing up was Eminem and Lil Wayne. That's what you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's
right.
Yeah, so Eminem was my part where it was like I was able to rap about the stuff I was going through. That's why I started rapping. So I was going through so much stuff. He showed me how to express myself. And Wayne is where the what your name is and the bars and the fun stuff come in. You know what I mean? So it's crazy. Wayne right here. That's crazy.
Yeah, right,
bro,
right.
It's crazy. Like
Salute to Wayne, man.
For sure.
Okay, so with the OGs in Texas though, I know like Trey the Truth embraced you, Bun B of course, like did all the OGs embrace you? Did you ever? Okay.
Like in the beginning, it was weird because I feel like I'm not the, I guess, typical like Houston sounding artist. I'm coming through with what your name is. It's like, what is this little bright nigga? What are you doing? You know what I mean? So so it was. I ain't gonna hold you. It was some kickback in the beginning, like in the city. You know how I go, like men. Period. Like we territorial. You know what I'm saying? So it's nothing. I never tripped about it. But the first person that embraced me was Paul Wale. He called me. He had called me. I was at like my godmother's little party or something. And he called me, and the first person he asked to talk to was my mama. And my mama come up again. He asked to talk to my mama. And
I respect that.
He really straight up, man. He got on the phone with my mama, and then after that, I went out to LA and went to him and his wife's house, and we kicked it and stuff like that. And he actually came to my mama's birthday party. Like, yeah, like for sure. I had threw her party. I had rented out like the whole bowling alley, and he came up there. But all the people embraced me. Like Slim taught me so much because I used to stay in the house. Like I go do all my shows, and I go home. And Houston, he's like, bro, you gotta come rock with the DJs. He taught me how to get person, rub shoulders, and you know what I'm saying. You got to give back. Like these people that blew your records, you got to go out here and show face. These your fans. They got to see you. They got to see you in their city. So Slim taught me to a fault because I took it too crazy. You know what I'm saying? I ain't stopped since. But Slim, that's bro. Like you
that's
know what
hard.
I'm saying for sure. Anytime like we kicked it for sure. That's my dog.
That's hard.
Yeah, it's all of those guys that you grew up listening to. It's like they are your only person. I never met Pimp C. That's the only person. But like everybody else, like they all one call away. Like you can just hit them on measure DM anything, and it's real like camaraderie when it comes to artists. Like it's unity, you know. So I try to take that. Like when I go on the road and stuff, or I do anything on the road, I bring artists from my city with me. Like it's a bunch of artists that's on now that came from my tree. You know what I'm saying? With me taking them on the road first, me bringing them to shows, all this kind of stuff. So I subconsciously been doing that, but that's what they be on, you know. So I feel like if you from anywhere, bro, you got any kind of flow going on, bro. Like you can bring artists, they can just open up. But what I do, I don't let them open up. I put them on during my set, so the fans automatically gonna buy it. They gonna buy into them. You know what I'm saying? Real. Like I was in like Kansas the other day, and I took a girl that's with us, put her on my set. Now she got a show. She about to book a show out there. She ain't never booked a show in her life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you gotta be able to give this knowledge. Like I met a guy at the airport when I dropped out here. He came to the club with us that night. I let him come here, R&B singer. I don't know him from nothing. You know what I'm saying? But he was talking to me, want to take pictures. He been rocking with my music. I like, what you doing?
That's hard.
Like, you want to come rock? Hey, my boy, come pull up with us tonight, bro, and just let him catch a vibe.
Real one,
Give him some inspiration. You know what I'm saying? I can't hold all the knowledge. If I know something, I'm gonna tell you. You feel me? I ain't gonna gatekeep nothing. So I know what it can do by you just being out and seeing you with your artists that you grew up to, and you in the club with them. You know what I'm saying? You get to post that. Now you got your people back home. They gonna be like, oh, bro, home. Now they gonna buy into you. You know, the people outside gotta buy into you before your city buy into you. And I understand that.
Ain't that crazy?
Nah, for sure.
That's true. I mean, that's why I mean a lot for you to be here, because I'm like, bro, that song, like, it's like,
for real,
damn, man. And just even a mixtape, the progression series and all that shit. That's our key word, like, you know what I mean? Like, so
big
again,
progression.
man, thank you for being here.
Nah,
like,
for sure.
So, you know, we had this conversation about sampling a lot. You know, first, I want to know what you think about sampling. And I don't know if you saw where Mike Jones didn't want to clear the sample for NLE Choppa. How do you feel about those situations?
I'm not a sample person. Like, when people send me sample beats and stuff like that, I be like, I want to be the nigga that gets sampled. Goddamn.
I hear that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and then I want to just make new original music. Like I don't want to.
Shout out to you.
Yeah, listen.
God damn.
Excel, she'll tell you.
Nah, for sure.
That shit.
I don't like it because, and I feel like when you sample, you get caught in a box, and those songs is like big records. Like it ain't I don't know. Certain songs like I wouldn't touch, you know what I'm saying? So as far as the NLE, I don't really know like what happened. I seen a few things, but I don't know like what happened.
Okay.
I mean, you can tell me and I'll tell you what I feel about it.
Well, just for my understanding, and I know the homie that produced the record too. That's the homie. But for my understanding, I think it was a record that was sampling the Mike Jones, one of his records, and he put it out without clearing it first.
Yeah.
And you know, you gotta get that shit cleared, and I think Mike just felt away like, nigga, you gotta get that shit cleared.
Oh, no, you gotta clear it. That's anybody, not just Mike being producer. You gotta clear it. I feel like it's a gap with like artists, like the young artists now.
Yeah.
They don't really understand
the game.
They don't understand like the clearing, the sample clearance, and they also don't understand because I be seeing them saying stuff like I seen something like they said Rod Wave stole somebody's lyrics. It's like
Boosie,
they don't understand it. Like that you ain't stealing. Like that's music since the beginning of time. Like you do that you give a nod to that person, but also man, this is how he feeling at that time. He liked that song. He put in the lyrics.
But
not stealing lyrics.
Should you clear it?
You can't clear the lyrics though.
No, if he's saying if he's saying if he's taking
Verbatim.
lyrics,
Verbatim.
Boosie's lyrics, and saying it.
Boosie a writer, he get writer percentage.
Right, but don't you have to clear it with him? Yeah.
You don't gotta clear it with him. You just gotta he's a writer on that record. You know what I'm saying? So now you gotta clear with with his people, make sure he getting his money for it. So I guess you do gotta clear it because you gotta know what percentages and things of that nature. But yeah, you're right. Yeah, you do. So yeah, it's a gap. People don't understand the business part of it, and it's a business. Ain't nobody hating.
I think with the younger people, it's showing it's a respect thing.
Yeah, nah, for sure. Like, so I did on Keep It True. I got the part on there with the John B part. He's clear on there. He's everything's on there. Everything. It's 2 parts on. It's something else. But both of those artists have writing credits on that record. Yeah. And it was clear before it came out.
That's
sure.
What's up.
But I don't think that to their. I don't think it's that bad. They don't know. Nobody's teaching them these things. I think somebody need to teach them. They don't know no better. That's what to say.
I agree.
I don't think they know no better because for them to be like them getting mad and stuff like that, they don't really know because for them to be artists and moving music like that, they smart people. You know what I'm saying? They just don't know what's going on.
Also, sometimes producers are bringing beats to these people that are like 18 and they don't even know this is a sample.
They don't know.
That part.
Even 25-year-olds don't even be knowing like and then they'll go buy the beat from the producer and think they good.
Man.
And you not. And the producer know the whole time.
Yeah. Is it the producer's job to tell you this though, or
that's a good question.
You supposed to know, but I feel like your management, the artist management, whoever they with, they supposed to hit that before they go buy that beat. You got to figure out.
And that's what labels
they got
will
exactly.
do.
True.
And if
the label's gonna clear your stuff and do all that for you. But independently, you can't do none of that. You don't even know where to start.
Right.
So that's a pro. You
That's
know
facts.
what I'm saying? It's a label pro.
You
for
right?
Sure.
Okay. Has anybody sampled your music yet?
Probably so. I wouldn't. I mean, ain't nobody. They try.
Okay.
I get so many people that want. They send me drinking my cup beats to get on and feature. I'm just like for real, bro. Don't send what the camera is. Don't send me nothing with drinking my cup. I'm not doing that, bro. Like I would never do that. Like I wouldn't.
Especially like that record's still hard. That's another thing. Like
it sound new. Like
why would I don't know why. They be sending me records with my samples in there, but they be like. Somebody sent me something with us. They want me to kind of say stuff I said on it, and I was like, I just switched the whole thing up. And I just send them back what I want to send them back.
Would you clear a record for somebody, an artist, if they sampled?
I mean, I don't see no reason why not.
Okay.
I'm getting paid. I ain't tripping.
Period.
Yeah, for sure.
I did that.
You gotta do it right though, bro.
Got to.
Yeah, for real.
And also, does it matter the status of the artist?
I would prefer it to be somebody huge. You know what I'm saying?
That's real shit. That's real shit.
That's why I was kind of surprised
because
you
can't just clear it. Nah, I mean that NLE. I feel like you gotta clear that though.
Yeah,
but they gotta do the business right. Like
gotta do the business
right. But that's a clear off top for sure.
I gotta ask my producer homie what happened with that. Like it's crazy. It was a random story. The producer, he was a young dude at the time. We met in LA.
Yeah.
I'm thinking this nigga trying to like rob me or some shit. He was on some young shit. He like, me and my homie, we want to meet you, this and that. And it was a long time ago, and it was really legit. But long story short, he was so sweet. But I don't know. He's a young dude, so I don't even know if he realized the magnitude.
Nah,
of shit.
For sure. Nah, cause sometimes you think you about to just slide through. And it's like, I mean, NLE, he's a big artist.
He's a big artist.
Yeah, that's not. Yeah, you ain't gonna slide.
Can't do
through.
that.
Bro hard. Though. I wish they could have worked that out.
I like his energy.
Speaking of that, I like how Victoria Monet did it.
Yes, and
that was amazing. That was amazing. And then she put him in a video.
Yes.
And he get all these nods. Charlie boy from Texas, so you know what I'm saying? I love the way she did it. That's how you do it.
And that's probably led to more bookings for him.
Nah, for sure.
And
everything.
Like the newer, if you're a 15-year-old, you might not have even known that.
That made me like her. I never disliked her, but that made me know who she was when I seen that video. I was like, oh, Charlie Boy in here. I was like, oh, I'm a super fan now. You know
That's hard.
That's super
It's
real.
showing your respect.
Right.
You know what I mean?
It's easy though. You give flowers. It's so easy. It don't take nothing.
It
you know
don't.
what I'm saying? Like, and also it helped. Like I said, I made me buy into it. It helps her too.
Facts.
Because like you put this artist in there, you got a lot of Charlie Boy fans that might not know. You know what I'm saying?
That's a
so,
fact.
But they know that song.
Right. That's real talk, man. So I feel like when I first heard you, like that was an introduction to melodic rap to me. Do you feel like you get the credit for helping enter that genre?
Nah, I don't be tripping though. Nah.
Okay.
Cause it's, I mean, you know how it go, man. Everybody came through with that same flow. Like, I ain't gonna say it. I guess it was around the same time. I don't know, but nah, I don't. For whatever reason, I don't know why. I guess I don't talk enough, but yeah, nah. Cause I feel like it's a lot of boys came through and just really just snatched the whole swag and just, you know what I'm saying, all the way to the T. You feel me?
Okay, so can I ask, like, then just with the Drake comparisons, because people been comparing you to Drake for years, until like now, say for instance, somebody just hear a record, they like, damn, he sound like Drake. When in reality, you've been doing it. Yeah,
I feel like, first of all, I rock with bro. You know what I'm saying?
For
we
sure.
cool, we partners. You know what I'm saying? We hoop together when it comes to the scene and stuff like that. I feel like, man, I don't know if we was both kind of just striving towards the same sound at the same time. You know what I'm saying? But I would say this, like, for the content, like, with bro drop a line, like, I feel like all my music sound like Houston right now, but nobody in Houston ever sounded like me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm the only person in Houston that ever sounded like that. You know what I'm saying? So
that's true.
I feel like, you know, you take it how you want to take it. I rock with bro, so it is what it is. I'm gonna keep going. But my sound, how I sounded then, is how I sound now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you take that and you can put it however you want to put it.
Why didn't y'all ever do no music together?
Man, that's bro. Nah, real talk. Bro was won't be on the Drink of My Cup remix. We was in,
oh my god.
That was supposed to be that was supposed to be the remix. Me and Drake, and I had he had hit me on the Twitter, and I had sent it to him. Then I went out to Toronto. I was out to have some shows out there. Coincidentally, we were supposed to link, but I don't really know what happened with that. But like, it's cool. It's crazy because we cool. Like, we be chopping game. I always talking like, bro, come out there, we hoop together. I'm cool with all his partners, OVO, Mark, all that. We was really, me and all his partners in the club the other day in Houston. You know what I'm saying? A crew out there. But I don't know. It's gonna come though. You know what I'm saying? I ain't tripping. I salute bro, cause man, bro did so much for the game. You know what I'm saying? Bro shed a lot of light on our city and stuff like that too. So I ain't tripping. It's all competition with me. Like, you gotta just, hey, if you ain't there yet, you gotta work hard and get there. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't I don't cry about spoiled milk. Like, bro, keep me going. Bro, keep me like, bro, too hard. I gotta get there. You know what I'm saying? So bro, number one right now. And this is how it is.
That's real shit, man.
Sure.
I mean, and you know, I respect that. You know what I mean?
For real.
But we would love to hear
that
y'all
crazy.
together. I think
crazy.
that'll be a dope ass record.
It's on time though.
Who would win in a basketball game with you and Drake?
right.
I'm watching, bro. I'm watching every rapper. I don't even know what but I don't know why they don't never put me in the conversation. I'm better than all of them, and they all know that though.
We got Quavo, Chris Brown.
I'm better than all of them.
Damn.
2 Chainz, don't he ball too?
It's
I'm
long
better
ass.
than
He tall as fuck.
I'm better than all of them, bro. Everybody know that. I'm better than all of them, bro.
Damn,
For sure.
man.
I rock with bro now. I rock with Quavo.
for
I
sure.
rock
We
with Chris
talking about
Brown.
hoop, though.
Nah, I
Yeah,
rock
we
with
talking about
I rock with
hoop,
bro
yeah.
now, but I don't know why they don't ever put me in these conversations, bro. Like, the All-Star game, I'm dropping 40 for sure. Like, it's 40 ball.
Oh, for sure.
Every time, like, easy. Like, bro, I'm killing
What
everybody.
position are you like?
He like point guard.
Yeah, I'm like a hood Steph Curry, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, shit. So
I'm going,
my
don't
nigga
smack
got
your
shot.
lips.
He got that light skin talk. He got that light skin talk.
I probably have 4 in the first half, but I'm going to end with 30 every time. Like,
4 in the first half.
I had one game, like we had I think Drake had a celebrity game in Houston. I had 27, but I had 9 threes in the first half and I left.
What?
Yeah, I left after like
He
that's
said,
I'm
I'm
really,
him.
I'm
You're
really
right.
like,
Yeah.
I'm really like that. Like when
For
it comes to that,
sure.
I'm gonna talk the music. I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna be player. That
Yeah.
basketball now we gonna
Talking
get
your
there.
shit.
I'm gonna get there for sure. It's
I
up.
respect that, man. That's cool.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Okay, so all right, so with the sounds and music now, like, what's your thoughts on like artists of today, the newer artists? Like, what do you like? What don't you like in terms of sound wise? I
don't really dislike nothing.
Okay.
Like I like everything. Everybody doing their own thing. I like how these artists really get out here and working hard, and it's impressive. They working at rapid paces. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like it's harder for them now because of social media and the short attention spans and stuff like that. Because you hear an artist today, and then you want to hear something new tomorrow or the next day. You on to the next thing. And I feel like it's harder too because they gotta have so much other drama going on. It ain't just about music. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it's hard. I admire like all the young artists. I really, really, really love like girls' music right now.
Yeah,
like girls rappers. Like Sexyy Red. I remember when I first heard SkeeYee, I took it to one of the clubs out there. I took it. They was like, "What's this?" Comeback is going crazy all the time. You know what I'm saying? So
wait, so you took it to a DJ?
I took it to a DJ in Houston. Yeah. And
just cause or?
Yeah, just cause I like the song. They had never heard the song.
How did the people react to it?
The girls turned up, but it was like it was early though.
It got built on it.
He looked at me like keep it.
Keep that
Do
shit.
your thing. I come back and it's going crazy. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I love like the girls' music. I love that because it was a time like even girl rappers like it was only one. Like you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So it's like girls are now. Everybody can make every kind of music. Like you got Lizzo, you got all these different things.
Yeah,
true.
And so I like how like for black music as a whole, it's not just one thing. Like you got Tizo Touchdown, you got all these different kind of people, and everybody getting their love, and you got to get gangsters next to Tizo, and it's like what's on Instagram. Like I like that, I love that, and to go back to like Drake, I like how he rock with bro. He put what I'm saying. I like how with the young artists, he got an ear. He go grab young artists and put them in situations on his work and stuff like that. I rock with that for sure.
Is there any females in Houston that you think we should look out for, or you really rock with?
Yeah, put us on some Houston females.
Man, a lot of the females right now, y'all already know.
Yeah, we fuck with Ken, man.
Y'all already know Ken go crazy.
Yeah,
Erica go crazy. You know what I'm saying? Y'all really know everybody.
What about
Mona Leo crazy.
Yeah, Mona
crazy.
Yeah.
See, even those three, like they are so different.
Yeah, they are
different.
True.
They
are.
Know what I'm saying?
True.
Like Mona Leo, she like the princess, pretty, but
it's
like
she
be rapping her ass off though.
She be rapping and singing a little bit. I was like, okay.
Shout out to Stunner too, that's my bro for sure. Yeah, like all those things are different. So I just like to I like to sit back and just watch them do their thing.
Yeah, they want to come up for real.
Nah, for sure.
And Queenum come, by the way.
East Side. You know what I'm saying? For sure, 100.
Facts. And so like speaking of like artists today, like just going back to like you gotta have like some type of drama attached to your name essentially to be relevant, right? Like, do y'all feel like that's really true?
I do in a sense. Like it I mean, look at every artist. How many artists come through here with a LeBron James played, no never been no problems their whole career. Like
she think everything a publicity stunt.
I do.
That's what I'm saying
really
though.
Do.
But it's still to the public. It's still drama. You know what I'm saying? It's still things going on that I feel like these labels gonna exploit these situations. Like they talk about like reality TV, but rap is like reality TV. You know what I'm saying? Music is like that. They do the same exploitation that they do, and they only do that to people that look like us. You know what I'm saying?
True.
For real, we don't be knowing too much business from like the pop culture.
Of course not. Except for Taylor Swift going to
the Super Bowl.
That's it.
Because they gonna protect. But he came over here though. But
he
did. He a little soulful.
He came over here, so when he came over here, it's like they look at him like, you know what I'm saying? But they protect their people. I feel like they protect their artists. They protect the artist's image. They protect their likeness, their brand. But for us, it's like
you gotta do some shit.
Throw you out there. Let me go in.
What's your thoughts with you having a relationship with Tory, just seeing his situation play out?
I feel bad for both parties. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
like, I feel like
that's real.
You watch y'all making from Texas, okay? Nah, Tory's my partner though too. Like, sure. I don't wish that's that real. On her, and I don't wish that on him. I don't wish none of that though. Just two very talented, you know what I'm saying, beautiful people that I rocked with. You know what I'm saying? So I just don't anybody. I don't wish no bad for nobody. I don't even gotta know you. You know what I'm saying? Like as a human, like on the human level of things, like I never want to see nothing go down between two individuals, whether I know you or not.
That's facts. What's your thoughts on just seeing a YSL situation play out?
The same thing.
Yeah.
I don't feel like it just sucks that with us it just always turn into something.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? It always turn into something where you got these artists that just like amazing artists, they geniuses in their own right with their music, and they got these big followings and all these kids looking up to them, and just they came from nothing, and then it turns into the end goal turns into something like that.
Right.
You know what I mean?
True. Another artist I'm going to say too that I'm fucking with from Texas, he from Dallas, Big X the Plug.
Nah, Big X.
I
mean, it's a lot of them. You got Mexican OT, you got D-Baby out there. Like, it's a lot. And even with that, like, it's so many different cultures of this. You know what I'm saying? Like, and when we from,
Texas
like,
big as fuck.
Where we from, man, like, when you get it going out there on the Texas, like, they gonna take, you can be a millionaire out there. Like, you look at a lot of artists, we still on, and people don't be understanding why. Because we from Texas making this money. B King, we from Texas making this money. They don't go nowhere.
Yeah.
You can tour in Texas alone, and you gonna be good. You know what I'm saying? Sell your music in Texas alone, and you gonna be good for life. True. For sure.
And I love that though. I feel like a lot of Texas artists do a great job, like, you know, you know, coming out and like just expanding outside of Texas.
Nah,
though.
for
You
sure.
know what I mean? So that's dope.
That'd be hard though, cause a lot of people get stuck. You know what I'm saying? You get stuck in your city, stuck in your city. So for you to get out of there, it's big.
Facts.
And the city, Texas, they gonna take you to another level for sure.
That's real talk. So and I wanted to ask you a question too, man. I really didn't really see you talk about this too much. But I wanted to ask you about the song, Treyson's Letter.
Who?
Isn't it?
Oh, yeah. What about it?
Yeah, I just wanted to like just ask, like, you never really talked about that situation with your son.
Yeah, nah, I didn't. I mean, with that record, you know, that's my storytelling record. So it's really like, sometimes when I go through like real things, I don't really know how to talk to a person about that. Like, so I know how to talk through, like, if I wrote you a letter or a journal or something like that. So I really wanted to like talk to her, but like act as if I was him. Talking to her like it's gonna be good, like you're gonna be okay. Like, you done did this for me, I got you from here, woo, you know what I'm saying? So at the time, that was like in the heat of the moment of everything. So that was my effort. Like I got you, you know what I'm saying? I'm here for you through regardless. But it'll always be like that. Like I ain't with her no more, but like I always, like anybody I've ever had relations with or built any kind of love with, like that don't never go nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm always gonna be there for them for sure.
For sure.
Yeah.
Nah, I dig it, man. My godmom, she lost her son when he was 2, man. That was a crazy experience. So it's just, I think, you know, just when we saw it in the public, it's just like, dang, like it just seems so surreal.
Yeah, for me, I just be like, I don't know, when anything in my life that get like real like that, like, I try to bury it. Like I just try to bury it. Like I be numb to it. You know what I'm saying? So it suck, but it's like I don't really be knowing how else to deal with it. You know what I mean? If I ain't rapping about it, but rapping don't really do nothing. It don't really help me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I do like how you just said, like, you probably couldn't talk to your baby's mom about it, but through the song.
He was my stepson though.
Stepson. Okay. Okay, stepson. Okay, so that's how you try to make her be at ease.
Yeah.
And I was like listening to it, I'm like, yo, it's really dope that you're talking from the baby's perspective, and not like you as stepdad.
Nah, for sure. Because I don't even like, I don't overstep. Like, you know what I'm saying? I know that's like real. What we meant for me. Like I know what I played in his life or things like that. But at the end of the day, like you don't overstep. Like you respect all parties.
I got you.
That's
so,
real
you know what I'm saying? So I respect bro, her, like everybody. But I just, as an artist, it's just something that I just wanted to do. You know? So yeah.
That's dope. I respect that.
Yeah.
For sure. Okay, so like with your career, just, you know, starting from there and then being at your career right now, what's been your favorite thing so far with being Kirko Bangz?
Right
favorite
now?
memory?
Oh, favorite memory? Whew.
I know you got hella memories.
I like them girls now.
Oh yeah, these songs.
I like them girls now. I mean, I don't know, man. It's always, I like, for music, for me, it's like always a challenge. Like, I like to be challenged. So if I feel like I'm going to do something, like, let me do this. Like, even with my album right now, it's like acoustic R&B, you know what I'm saying? For me, my whole career, I always wanted to make an R&B album, but I never could finish it. Like, or I had the album done, but personally, I ain't feel like I was there. Like, I ain't feel like me coming outside, I was going to look like that person that's on that. You know what I'm saying? I'll be able to talk that. So I say just like the challenges in the music, and for myself, like just to stay persistent and just always keep progressing. That's crazy, but always progressing. That's my label name. You know what I'm saying? So just stay progressive and just, for me, just to stay persistent and keep going, keep trying. Like, I don't care how many, I'm always gonna get up. Sure. I'm always gonna keep trying. So my whole career, for me to just stay down and stay believing in myself and keep that same hunger when I'm doing it.
With the title of your album, do you want people to call you KB?
Yeah. Well, nah, really, it was really crazy. Like girls just started calling me that. Like, they saving my name as in their phone and stuff like that, you know. So I was like, so yeah, you feel me?
Oh, you they sneaky link. They can't write your full name.
Baby!
They'll write my name.
I'm weak as hell.
So, but I was like, I feel like this album was a switch. So I was like, I want to make it like, okay, give me this my other name. Give me this. I wanted to look at it like not just the KB, like the whole thing.
Yeah.
Like that's the whole name. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. It just popped in my head. I was like, CallMeKB, and then they text me like KB, and they be like, what's the name of the album? They asking me, and I'm like, I don't tell them. You know what I'm saying? And they come out, it's like, why you ain't telling me that the whole time? So I don't.
And do you feel like that's like a reinvention?
I do. That's what that was my whole thought process behind that. I was like, man, I feel like if I ever switch my name up or anything, like that'd be my name. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that was like the introduction to, you know what I'm saying, going that way.
Yeah, because I do feel like you're a fire artist and you are your sound is very relevant now. Relevant? Is that's
relevant?
Relevant. I'm like, hold on, that ain't sound right. Yeah,
relevant.
But yeah, people might be hearing you the first time, not even realizing.
Nah, for sure. Yeah. So yeah, that was my whole thought. Even like with the red cover, like I record, I record myself. I arrange all my own music. I write all my own music. I do everything. You know, I punch. I don't write, but you know. Yeah. So with that whole process when I'm recording in my studio room, it's just me in there and a couple of my partners here and there. I got the red light on because I believe that when you hear music, like I see colors. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted my album to match that red light special kind of feel. Okay. So when it was time for me to do the artwork and all that, I was like, I'm about to go red and black because that's how I recorded the whole album. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I did the cover like that. Dope. And kept moving forward. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I think it's dope, man. I mean, again, like if you listen to your just any music that you like, you've been harmonizing. So it's good that you finally able to be out of way in your creative bag in the space that you want to be in.
And just believe in it, like. It's different, but it ain't really that too off. But me just believing in myself, like I'm about to do this. Like, I'm about to be on this house just singing. Like I ain't doing no tripping. Like, I'm about to go harmony. I'm about to go background. I'm about to go high notes. I'm about to do everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to do all that. Like, and I know, like, I feel like I'm where I was when I started. Like when I first came in, my sound wasn't familiar. You know what I'm saying? I feel like now it's not familiar, but it's gonna take time to grow. And when they catch on, it's like it's gonna be the same thing. Yep. For surely.
Damn right, man. So we got to ask you, man, how would you define our keyword progress, man? I see you got it tatted. You've been on the progress wave. What it mean to you?
Me, Kirko Bangz, man, progressing, you know what I'm saying? Like, always just keep going forward no matter what. Like, I tell people that all the time. They be like, they down, they hurt, they upset. Bro, keep going. That's all you can do is just keep pushing forward. There ain't no point in stopping. Like, you got to, life goes on. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Pac, you know what I'm saying? Life goes on, so you got to keep going. Or you're going to get left behind if you stop progressing, for sure. And it don't have to be like, a lot of people want to jump from A to Z in one day. You can take small steps. As long as you do one small thing towards what your goal every day, it could do something for 5 minutes. It could be anything, you know, like planning a schedule or something like that. Doing something in your head, you're going to start going. You're going to keep going, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of times, I came from basketball, so you got to psych yourself out when that game starts. Yeah. So with life, you got to do the same thing. Like, you got to trick yourself, turn them emotions off and keep going, keep progressing.
Man, what?
Sure.
I love that.
Real talk. Well, okay, cool, man. We got a progress report for you. We got some gifts for you. We're going to get this progress report to you right now. You know what I mean? But, man, we definitely appreciate you coming through, man. This is major. Kirko Bangz, the Progress Report podcast, man. We out.
Ready. Love.
Yeah.
The Progress Report.